Plug.
Since the beginning of recorded history, there have been 4 words that have shaken the core of everyone who dares to hear it. Bigger and more powerful words than I love you and kill that nigga now. The most influential sentence ever spoken. Watch this awesome move. Okay, this video's gonna be like, this video's gonna be really weird because there's not a script for this. The idea of writing a script for a YouTube video is still crazy to me, maybe in like 1,000 years or whatever. My friend Amara, who is the person who got me into HSR, wanted my thoughts on the first arc of the game, and I, in the friend group server, just kind of made a little funny joke, and then she kept calling me a tsundere over it, so to prove that I'm not no damn tsundere, I'm gonna just share my thoughts and make it into a video, which is more than what she asked of me, so... Yeah, dickhead. Yeah. There is something about the role-playing game genre that is really, 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 really good at setting up, like, stakes and tension. I don't think there's anything like it, really, besides, like, shows. Like, HSR is a really, really good example of what I love about, like, RPGs and how they set up a story. And I only really just finished the first arc, so I'm talking out of my ass here for the most part, but the way that the tension and the stakes, like, gradually build up, like, from, like in secret throughout the entire arc, and it all comes crashing down in that final fight, which is some of the most locked in I've been playing an RPG. I'm not gonna hold you. I really, really, really enjoyed my time with it. And from what I know, it only gets bigger and crazier and brazier and crazier and brazier. I don't want to get into spoilers because I don't know, I just don't want to. But I think my favorite character from the arc. I mean, I wouldn't say like favorite character, but I really, really, really liked what Sela and Branya had. I liked their dynamic a lot. Very, very classic Romeo and Juliet stuff, but you know, the way they did it was fun. It worked really well. Big fan of. I mean, the symbolism of having the first area you go into being an ice planet, and then it all builds up at the end with you getting a giant land torch to light up the sky in Rebellion is sick. I mean, there's not much to say about that. But honestly, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll just talk more about the characters. Big fan of the protagonist. I mean, as big of a fan you can be as of protagonists. You know, I've always been quite fond of like silent protagonists or like silent-esque protagonists in video games. I find them cute. I like the idea of filling in the character spots in your head and getting immersed by like being this character. You know, you're playing a role. It's not just you. That's always the point in silent protagonists and RPGs. They're not full self-inserts. Don Hung and March 7th are really... I didn't expect that, like, them as, like, main cast. I didn't expect that would just be, like... I didn't expect Honkai Star Rail to have a main cast, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just kind of thought it'd be, like, completely changing between arcs, except for the protagonist. But I like their additions a lot. I mean, March is silly, I like her. She's fun. Don Hung, I like his voice. He reminds me of Sykkuno. Oh, okay. The gacha game elements, you know, because it's a gacha game. I know. From what I know, it's not that crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I haven't like pulled the character I wanted yet, but like it's not. There's no like deep incentive to like spend money. I mean, I haven't felt the need to spend money. I've just kind of been enjoying my time. I mean, that might get like crazier and bigger later on, but I feel like this is a good enough gacha game to play if you don't want to spend money. But then again, if you don't want to spend money on a video game that you already bought, then you probably shouldn't play a gacha game anyway. But if you're gonna play a gacha game and you don't want to spend money on it, I think Honkai Star Rail is a good enough option, right? I wish I could just talk about the story more, but honestly, there's not much I can say besides like, damn, that was really good. It set it up really well. It was really good writing, really good character work. And oh, that Gerard nigga pissed me off. Yeah, I'll talk about that. That nigga pissed me off. Ooh, that Gerard. Ooh. Okay, moving on. All right. Well, I give Honkai Star Rail 5 Honkais out of 5. I would recommend this game 1 of 1 to anyone who wants to play it, and even maybe people who don't. I quite liked my experience with it, and I am excited for the rest. I know there was a new update recently. I don't know shit about it, but apparently it brought my friend to tears. So, you know, that's the kind of thing I gotta wait for. I gotta expect. So, yeah. I don't have an outro. Stay swept,
Hey, Mr. Speaker Box, I got you your pizza!